What if your soul is real, and you felt it before? In moments you couldn't explain, in dreams that felt more vivid than life itself, in the feeling someone is watching, even when you're alone. What if your soul isn't a concept, but a presence that's been with you all along? For centuries we've debated, are we just flesh and neurons? Or is there something more, something that survives the body? You can't see it, you can't measure it, but billions believe it's there. And a growing number of scientists are starting to wonder if they're right. Let's start at the edge, the moment between life and death. When your heart stops, your brain should too, but in many cases, it doesn't. Instead, it lights up, not with chaos, but with patterns. Organized flashes, as if something is leaving. Some call it memory replay. Others call it the soul, breaking free. People who flatline describe things they should never know. Details of the room, the people, even the thoughts of others. They don't just describe light, they describe awareness, a presence, a voice inside that wasn't just theirs. Is it just brain chemistry? Or is the soul slipping out? Now imagine what happens next. The body dies, but the consciousness, the self, does not feel gone. That's what many experiencers say. Instead, they feel more alive than ever. They float, they hear, they think without a body. Some are pulled back, others never return. And what of those who don't come back? Religions say they move on, but to where? Some believe the soul moves through realms, layers of reality invisible to the living. Some beautiful, some terrifying. Many ancient traditions agree, at death your soul is weighed, not in pounds or grams, but in memory, in regret, in what you did with your time. What if the soul carries it all? What if it doesn't forget? Now imagine weeks pass. Your body is buried, but strange things begin happening. A clock in your home stops at the exact time you died. Your pet starts sleeping in your spot. A loved one dreams of you, and hears a message you never got to say. Coincidence? Or something trying to reach across the veil? Across cultures, millions have reported deathbed visions, people seeing loved ones who've already died, describing things no one told them, smiling, reaching out, and then silence. Hospitals call them hallucinations. But what if they're doorways, openings where souls meet for just a moment? And now we go deeper. If the soul exists, where does it come from? Some say it's given at birth. Others believe it existed long before you were born. Have you ever met someone and felt like you've known them forever? Walked into a place and felt like you'd been there before? Maybe your soul remembers. Reincarnation stories are everywhere. Children remembering cities they've never seen. Speaking languages they've never learned. Recognizing photos of people long dead. Science can't explain it. But the evidence, it's growing. And now here's the most chilling possibility. What if not all souls are free? What if some are stuck in houses, in objects, in loops of memory and fear? Not because of punishment, but because they're not ready to move on. You've heard the stories. A room always cold, a figure at the foot of the bed, a whisper just before sleep. Are these ghosts or souls trapped between worlds? And if they're trapped, can we become one of them? Some believe the soul is shaped by emotion, that whatever you cling to in life, fear, anger, guilt, clings to you in death. Your afterlife isn't a place. It's a reflection, a mirror made of everything you refuse to let go. So what you do now, how you live, what you love, what you fear, may become the very fabric of your next existence. That is the terrifying beauty of it all. But here's a twist you didn't expect. Some scientists now believe the soul may be a quantum field, a kind of consciousness embedded in the universe itself. Your body doesn't create it, it channels it. When you die, the signal isn't lost. It just returns to the source, to be reborn, redistributed, or remembered in dreams, in déjà vu, in whispers between dimensions. Maybe your soul has lived before. Maybe this life is not your first, and not your last. And if that's true, then death is not the enemy. It's the bridge, a portal from one layer of existence to another. So, does the soul exist? We can't weigh it. We can't bottle it. But it leaves traces in stories, in synchronicities, in the haunted silence after someone you love is gone. And in that silence, sometimes something answers back. Maybe it's not proof, but maybe it's enough to wonder. Because if the soul is real, then life means more than we can ever imagine. And death is only the beginning. If you've ever felt like there's more to you than just your body, if you've ever questioned what comes next, subscribe. Because some questions are worth chasing all the way to the other side.